Hi water signs, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your mudra. Oh, mudra. Alright. Thank you for your like, share, subscribes, and comments. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click the subscribe button as well as click all notifications. Thank you. Now, water signs, what have y'all been doing? Have y'all been feeling more playful? Or, I don't know, I just get a playful energy with you right now. You may find yourself in positions that you were from when you were younger that made you feel secure, right? Like you may not have your favorite teddy bear, but you have your favorite blankie with your grown ass. Okay, move forward. I don't know what that is, but we'll see how it pans out. What information do you have for these beautiful people? Any information that you need is in the description box. Let's get into it. Thank you for your love and support. Had an awesome workout today. I ain't gonna even hold you. I feel like new money walking up out of there. I was like, okay, I'm finding a beast today. Calm down, water signs. Y'all doing the most. What information do you have for these beautiful people, honey? And they would have 2 cards. So this is going to be a long one. Surrender and inner guidance. Don't it make sense when it makes sense? Now, when it comes to your stability, your security, the way that you... Okay. Calm down. Thank you. When it comes to yours, like you may have recently been divorced or there's something about your independence. Something about how you, what makes you feel stable, what makes you feel secure, what new methods will you implement when it comes to that, right? Because I'm going to separate this inner guidance card and then I'll just read it next. But I'm on this root chakra. With this root chakra card, and it's about how you did, how things were. You are no longer, you are no longer able to... You no longer have access to what you used to, right? When it comes to your foundation, maybe it's your foundational belief system. Here, something deeply rooted. There's something that they want you to hand over. You've done as much as you can to try and figure something out, make something happen. Now it's time for you to release it and let it go in order for you to rebuild. It's like a tower moment, right? There was some kind of upheaval, some kind of struggling, some type of, you may have been frustrated. Of course, it's your independence, right? I mean, with the root chakra, but also with this 1 moving into this 3 creates 1 moving into this 2 creating a 3, right? Because you're about to see how it works when you really, okay, hear me out, water signs. So, you may have been, you know how you're going along so well and you have your practices in order and you're doing your meditations, you're praying, you're doing this and you're doing that in your sacred space and you're working and moving and grooving, and then you're reminded with some type of upheaval. You're reminded that was not the end all be all. This is not what was going to be happening for the rest of your life. This is not what you were going to be doing and how you were going to be doing it. It was not set up for you to do it in that way for the rest of your life. So you're back at square one, but in a different space in your life. So now you are seeing how much they're about to show you, how much you depend, how dependent you really are. Your independence is is being questioned. You're questioning your independence, but they're showing you that it's okay to be dependent, but you need to hand something over. You need to allow it to be where it is. You need to allow it to allow things to manifest the way that they should. You need to allow things to clear out from this root chakra, whatever this is that you are connecting to so strongly and so deeply that you may even have been uprooted, right? You may not be as close to your family as you used to be, or there's something along those lines. This also has a lot to do with the root chakra and generational patterns and cycles and stuff like that too. So it's time for you to let something go so that you can move even further into your purpose, into being in alignment with your assignment. There's something that has to be released. You may have felt dizzy. You may have felt like you weren't seeing things for what they truly were. You may have been in a space where you kept trying to go back and you kept repeating cycles and going in circles because you were supposed to be forward moving, but you kept trying to utilize things that you used to utilize to make shit work. You can't use that anymore, and it's kind of got you a little dizzy right there. Because I also feel maybe you have 2 children. Yeah, these are 2 of the same hands. I haven't gotten to this one yet. Okay, because we are over here on this surrender card. Oops, and what jumped out? 2 of Wands. Pew, pew. It's a 22. Pew, pew. It's a 22. All right. So with the 2 of Wands, this is progress. But in order for you to progress, you are going to need to surrender. And surrender the way that you connect with your guides. Because some of you may have a new spirit guide that is coming in because you recently you are at the beginning of what you've been working on, which is breaking some type of cycle, which is reestablishing your stability, reestablishing your security, reestablishing what that even means to you. Okay, so now you are in this 2 of Wands energy, and now there's a decision that you will need to make, but the decision has to do with, this is a 2 and there's a 2 here, right? This is you moving into the 2, connecting with your star player, connecting with your guides, connecting with the Most High, right? So that you can move forward, because you can't do anything by yourself in this realm or any others. Okay, thank you. What the fuck you thought? Now, now, this is a lot of red. Okay, maybe you have a lot of fire in your chart, or maybe you have a decision to make between a fire sign, 2 fire signs. Look at you. A water sign and 2 fire signs. Woo. I don't know, child. That water put the fire out, don't it? You're keeping quiet about this, though. You may even be, you're keeping quiet about this, or mom is the word, right? I also feel like there may be some type of situation that something about splitting inheritance, splitting something. It's splitting something. You have a decision to make when it comes. Like, you may be the person that has to sign off on something, right? Maybe it's a family home or something like that. I don't know. You're seeing things for what it is, though. You know it. It's just time for you to hand it over. You can no longer do things the way that you used to, and they're about to show you a whole new way of doing things if you just listen and be quiet. That's what they said. You don't know everything. That's what they said. Clarify these 2 of Wands for these water signs. 10 of Cups. Yep, and that's how it came out. The 10 of Cups. Making a decision to either be in a commitment or move out. Making a decision to let me see what's on this other one, because on that one you may be shooting for a relationship or some type of commitment. With this other one, let's see what's going on. You may be shooting for it, shooting for the happy life, the white picket fence. Like, what is that? And because maybe that's something that wasn't in your family, where people actually had healthy relationships, long-term relationships, actually had it all together. So that may be something that you are deciding on the direction you need to go, because you may be at a crossroads. What is on this other 22, honey? It's a 22, a Knight of Swords. So you have a decision to make, which I feel like with these, you can have. Why can't you have it all? It's just that, you don't want to over. What is it? What word is that? Shit, don't look too far into it. To the point where it's just like, okay, is that? You know what I mean? Like, if you were someone who wanted to be a teacher, or you wanted to, some kind of job in communications. right? What kind of job? What type of communication? What does that look like? How many people will you be serving? What does that look like? Each step of the way. Because you could easily want like a 30-bedroom mansion or something like that. Like, come on now. Know what you are capable of. I'm not telling you not to dream. Dream big as you fucking want to. But you also want to be very realistic as well, especially when it comes to how this groundbreaking... here's the thing. With this Knight of Swords and this Ten of Cups, I'm telling you, if you create it, they will come. If you really want to use your intellect to teach, to speak, whatever this is, it's time for you, because you may be trying to make a decision. Maybe you're trying to make a decision on if you should communicate to someone, or someone wants to do this with you. Communicating to you that they want to move in together, they want to cohabitate. I don't know. You know what I mean? All that moving in together shit, not in this day and age. If you're going to move in with somebody, y'all need to be having some paperwork. Whatever. Now, someone may even, someone is coming in really, really quickly. They have something that they want to tell you. I really feel like this person may be in a space where they may have overstepped their boundaries in the past, but they're finna do it again. That's what the Knight of Swords do, overstep their boundaries. So I'm going to go into this inner guidance card in a second. Three of Swords, I told you. Heartbroken. They see you having it all, and that ass want to come back in. I don't know about that. Oh no, I didn't mean to stab you in your back like that. I didn't mean to hurt you like that. Oh no, I meant to wipe your eyes. Oh no, don't call me. So this Three of Swords, someone wants to apologize about how they treated you in the past, and you have a decision to make if you're going to accept this apology, basically. Because I was about to go real deep up on the other end of that. What is the water signs going to do with this information? Temperance. This may be a test or a challenge on your surrendering path. Surrender and let go. But it could easily be that you are weighing your options because you are not who you were, and maybe this person isn't an option anymore. And it's like, I've dealt with you, but I dealt with you where I was. Now I'm somewhere else, so I'm dealing with something different. Okay? But overall, this Three of Swords... with this Three of Swords, you have someone here sitting down. He's getting knives pulled out of his back, but he's also staring at clarity in a situation on how he was hurt, how he was betrayed, and making sense of it with this Temperance card and understanding and figuring it out and enjoying life. This is a happy life, okay? It's a little house, a little cottage back there in the back, a big-ass butterfly flying over the cottage. I'm talking about, some fairy tale shit. But it's a beautiful experiment, a beautiful... experience, a beautiful being in that realm of everything is in order, right? Everything is in order. Everything that you do and everything that you hear, everything that you see, everything that you feel, touch, you just, and here come this person. But I really feel like whoever this is, he got his ass on this man's head. He got his... He got his coccyx on this man's head. Okay, is that the root chakra? Oh, let me get out this card. So then you have inner guidance. With inner guidance, this is that beautiful stuff that you are going through. This is also the heart chakra, right? You're feeling very clear. What used to hurt you doesn't hurt you anymore. What used to be a pain in the ass isn't a pain in the ass anymore. But you are in a space where you are open and ready and willing to listen to your heart. Okay? Your heart ain't gonna lie to you. But it's just that, you gotta know the difference between what your heart is saying and what your flesh saying, bitch. So, I really feel that with these twos, because now you have this one moving into this two, creating a three. This two is moving into this four, making a six. This is balance and harmony, baby, when you figure it out. When you figure out that it ain't a lot of figuring out to do as long as you listen and move according to your assignment, move according to the way that you're supposed to do things, move in accordance with divine law, how things were lined up for you, you're going to see things clearly. Because you're going to go from that dizzy space and that, like, the world is just spinning, like, what the fuck is going on? And because that's the dizzy thing that I kept picking up. You're dizzy. So you sit down to gather. It's like if you eat something and you get this, you eat something, you do something, you go, you walk to the store, you get something at the store to eat, get something at the store to eat. On the way back, you get a little dizzy, sit down, like you gotta catch your ground, you gotta get my footing, what the fuck, why do I feel like this? Oh, it's what I ate, right? And so now you are figuring it out, right? This may go along. I don't know why red meat keeps coming up, because I personally can't eat red meat, but I do, probably every 3-4 months, something like that, whatever. But this may have something to do with moving from things that you are drawn to when it comes to, like, how I don't eat soul food the way I used to. Like, I don't even cook soul food the way I used to eat soul food and cook soul food, and that was a way of life. And then the older you get, or the more that you get in tune with your health, right, you be like, not so much salt, not so much spicy shit, not so much this and that. And it goes back into the generational patterns, right? And so this may even be that you are detoxing, clearing out. Anytime I see that green, y'all know the vibes, get on your green shit. But you can also, for your root chakra, eat some healthy red fruits and vegetables and shit like that. But it's so important that with this root chakra showing up, that you get a plant-based or something that comes out of the earth that is healthy to eat. But you need to know your body. You need to know how you are set up, okay? Because I am not a nutritionist. Now, with this inner guidance, something is drawing you closer to your divine purpose. Something is drawing you closer to somebody that is in your heart. Baby. Something is sprouting from this. When you really follow the way that you're supposed to, and you stay in alignment with your assignment and just do the things that you need to. Pull back when you need to. Jump out. You know what I mean? Pop out when you're supposed to. Pop out. Acting up. Clarify this surrender card. This inner guidance. Thank you. Clarify this inner guidance card. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is, look at you, got your leg out, cocked up on the wheel. Look at you. Cocked up on the wheel. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Things are beginning to happen in a way that you didn't even think. You may hear a harmonica, something about harmonica. Maybe it has something to do with a monarch butterfly or something like that. I don't even think this is a monarch butterfly. But there's some kind of, y'all got a lot of butterflies. So whatever your connection is to butterflies, boom, that's your sync. And it may be butterfly, because I don't know what kind of butterfly that is. And usually you're going to, when this comes up like this, you're going to see butterflies or certain types of insects that you probably never seen before, but it's something about it that just brings joy to your heart. Something about it that's just like, I know that everything is going to be okay. I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right things, right? Yeah, some of you may have even missed death. I keep getting near-death experiences in some of these reads today. But someone may have missed death, or they got some more time. Maybe they got a transplant, or something came through where they have more time. You have more time. Some of you may have missed what would be an opportunity for someone else. You missed something that has to do with another person by the hair on your chin and chin. You are so protected because someone was coming in. They are on top of here. I see somebody in the bushes. Somebody tried to come in, but it's like you were so focused on your happiness, your whatever it is that has your attention. You were so focused on whatever that is, that this person it's like you just missed it. So you may hear about this in the next few months. Like someone may say, oh, I saw you somewhere, but you seem like you were so busy. Or I saw you somewhere and I was going to stop, but I had to go and do this. It's like, good. You know what I mean? Like, thank you. What is this inner guidance, child? 4 Cups. There's nothing for you to be worried about. If you over here stressed out, and if you over here thinking that, here's the thing. The only thing that you should be weighing up against is you and your past, okay? Because what I'm getting with this 4 of Cups is someone may have a fear of judgment. Someone may have a fear of be disappointed when it comes to how much they've given to certain situations only for it not to produce results, surrender. Someone may be in a space where they have a fear of letting go of things that they were holding so dearly to because they thought that, like it may be a music career, it may be something. Okay, whatever it is, it's time for you to let it go and surrender because there's something new and beautiful on the horizon, but you can't see it yet. You can't see it because it's meant for you to build yourself back up in this space and in this time. Look at him. He just filled with water. The emotion is in the root chakra. This is old. See how this water is filled up down here? He done spilled out and wasted all this right here on somebody, and it's slowly coming out the rest of it that he got left in the skull. But here, there's a lot of emotional work that's going to be done from the Lord. So even if you are in a space where you are doing good, doing well, but then you start feeling empty or void when it comes to certain things, just remember, you're a work in progress. This is part of your process. When you get out of this, you work on this, whatever this is that you need to work on, whatever is being brought to the forefront of your consciousness, bitch. I was trying not to say it. What is this Four of Cups, honey? The Hierophant. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Look at you. Maybe you feel like you should be married, or maybe you there's some type of disdain because you don't do things, you don't conform, and you feel lonely because you're not doing things in a certain way. But I also feel like there may be something that happened here when it comes to your practices or what have you that didn't turn out the way that you thought it would. Something to do with a letter that you received that isn't what you thought it would be. It's just disappointment when it comes to, or apathy. But it's just like, it's time to let it go. It's time for you to figure out which direction you are going. Some of you are whatever it is that you are giving up on, you're figuring out something else. So you're creating a whole new tradition. You're creating a whole new way of doing things. Some of you are going back to school or getting some type of mentorship as well. Clarify these cards, chat, because what are these people doing? The Lovers, making a choice. Someone made a choice, or maybe you made a choice to, the choice that you made possibly from that other first part of the reading where you made a choice, and someone may even be feeling like this about you. They may be feeling like, you know what? I want to marry a water sign. Why water sign ain't talking to me? My water sign ain't doing because water sign got a Ouija board. But sitting in flowers, right? Sitting in flowers. But this is you being in alignment here. You know what you want. You know what you want. King of Cups. You want somebody emotionally balanced. You want someone who is compassionate and diplomatic. So someone may have made a choice to go with their a divine counterpart. Someone may even be in a space where they just feel like someone got away that was their divine counterpart. Whichever way that goes, it's time to get into your inner guidance. This may be a time for you to also think green, if that makes sense. It's time for recycling. Even more so, recycling. It may have something to do with you getting back to the way that you would give freely and not have expectations, right? This may go back to that childlike innocence, right? Because children tend to be more giving and not expecting, right? Let me see. Someone's right hands. If you have tight jewelry on. If you are using the rubber band reminders thing, make sure nothing is tight. Even if you think that like a small rubber band on, because I used to wear a small rubber band on my thumb, right? I had to remember some shit. But tight jewelry, tight something is stopping the blood flow. If it stops the blood flow here, it can stop the blood flow in other places. Just thought I'd let you know. Because I see like frostbite or something like that. A dead situation. Someone trying to cover up a dead situation. Someone is trying to cover up something that they feel. Just holding it close to your heart. Whatever this is, man. You got to let it go. I'm down. What information do you have, honey? The second chakra, the sacral chakra done came out. So you got the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the heart chakra. I encourage myself to express my sensuality and emotions creatively using all my faculties, including my touch, voice, actions, and creative abilities such as art, craft, music, acting, cooking, gardening, and writing. I practice being aware of and enjoying my senses being nourished and stimulated by the natural world, such as by landscapes, people, weather, animals, aromas, and sounds. Booyaka, 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 bumba clot. Now, this assists with release, support, and grounding. All you need to do, okay, is make sure that you have your affirmations together, right? For the week, for the day, for the month, however you do your affirmations. But you need to have your go-to affirmations. You need to have your go-to connection practices all throughout the day. Make sure that you are focusing on your breath, making sure that you are not shallow breathing throughout the day, because with this release, support, and grounding, it's going to be very important that you are ready to release. A lot of the things that you will be releasing will be going back into the earth's core and being transmuted, right? We usually send it out into the universe to be transmuted. This needs to go back into the earth to be transmuted in order for you to start anew in a project, situation, the way of life, right? The benefits of this is that it reduces tension. It supports eliminatory and reproductive systems. If you've been having issues with your moon cycle, if you've been having issues with constipation, if you've been having any type of issues that with your lower region or your lower extremities, you want to, number one, go get those things checked out, but you also want to pay attention to those things and see why there are certain things that are happening inside your body and inside your life, right? They always connect, right? This slows and directs breath into the pelvis. Now, if you can do the yoga exercises that help you to release throughout the pelvis area, the pelvic area, if you can also, there are just so many small things that you can do, but I'll give you the affirmation, a go-to affirmation for this time frame of whatever it is that you are working through. But the instructions are that you will hold your hands like this. Rest your hands in front of your belly with your wrist on your thighs. If you have low blood pressure, they want you not to do this. They say caution. I say don't do it. And we do need to talk about blood pressure one day. The affirmation is, with deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. With deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. With deep awareness, I know they got it some other way, but whatever. With deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. Do it till you feel it, because I felt that. Inner guidance. This assists with insight, self-compassion, and safety. You are okay. It is all right for you to be who you are, where you are, and what you are doing until instructed otherwise. This supports heart and respiratory, the heart and respiratory system. Very important systems, okay? Like all of them are, whatever. This releases tension in the chest and the ribs, okay? So doing chest expansion and the breathing with the ribs and what have you, it's going to really, really help you with this heart work that you need to be doing. This assists the immune system as well. It cultivates trust in inner knowledge. You trust yourself more and more each day. You're going to trust your process, trust your path, trust that the direction that you are going, flowing, and glowing through is a connection for you. Trust your connection, okay? So you're going to hold your hands like this. with the left hand on top of the right hand. Relax your shoulders and lengthen your spine. This is, you're placing this over your heart, okay? Your affirmation is, I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. Say it till you mean it, dude. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. All right, water sign, that's all I got for y'all here today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Drop a green heart down in the comments if you made it this far, please, and thank you, because y'all are doing hard work. Y'all are letting go and trusting in your process, trusting in your connection, trusting that you are making the right decisions and not going back on it, right? Because sometimes making the, not trusting in yourself can have you winding back at a job that was, they already showed you who they were at that job, and you said you went back. Why? You didn't trust the process because you didn't know that something better was coming if you just hold on for a minute. Oh, I'm barely paying my bills. It's okay to barely pay them. What they gonna do? In this day and time, everything is negotiable. You just got to make sure you stay on top of negotiations. Okay? Don't agree to something that you know you ain't gonna be able to do. Okay? If it's $600, how much can you do about that six? And how often? And how can make it happen? Make it happen. Okay? If you are in a space where you don't want to wait and you want to rush things and push, resistance is gonna cause more things for you to resist. Okay, I'm gone. I'm gonna go because it's just too much talking.